What an absolutely incredible day for Lincoln Riley and the USC Trojans. National Signing Day turned into a masterclass in recruiting, with USC pulling off a perfect game. They went into the day with 30 for commitments and signed every single one of them. Not only that, they even added a fantastic 4-star prospect to cap it all off. This performance has catapulted the Trojans to the #1 recruiting class in the nation. Now, that top spot isn't locked in just yet. The final player rankings in January will be the ultimate decider, and we've got to keep an eye on Oregon. They're making a late push and could potentially flip 5-star receiver Chris Henry Jr. from Ohio State, which would definitely shake things up. But let's not let that distract from what USC has accomplished. Head, this is an unbelievable showing. The Trojans built this class early, getting their commitments locked in and then demonstrating an iron grip to hold on to almost all of them. This is a huge deal because, let's be honest, the narrative in recent years was that USC would load up early only to lose key players to decommitments over the summer and fall. This year, they flipped that script entirely, with only 3 players decommitting throughout the entire cycle. That's a testament to the culture and relationships Lincoln Riley and his staff are building. There was a little bit of drama late in the day, a bit of nail-biting for the Trojan faithful. 5-star tight end Mark Bowman, one of the crown jewels of the class, hadn't sent in his letter of intent as the afternoon wore on. The suspense was building, but around 6 p.m., the official announcement came through. Mark Bowman was officially a Trojan. That signature completed the class of committed players and sealed the perfect day. The only addition on signing day itself came earlier, and it was a big one. 4-star wide receiver Kayden Dixon-Wyatt, a local talent from Inglewood, flipped his commitment from Ohio State to USC. That's a huge win, stealing a top prospect from a blue blood program and keeping a Southern California star right here at home. What's even more exciting is how quickly we'll get to see these guys in action. A staggering 32 of the 35 new Trojans will be enrolling early next month. That means they'll be on campus, in the weight room, and on the practice field for spring ball. This is a massive advantage, giving them a head start on learning the playbook, building chemistry with the team, and adapting to college life. The only 3 who will be joining the team in the summer are defensive tackle Malik Brooks and wide receivers Ethan Boobie Feaster and Roderick Tezano Jr. So come spring, we're going to see a whole new wave of talent competing for spots. So let's break down this historic 2026 class, position by position. It's a massive haul, so let's dive into the future of USC football. Starting with the most important position on the field, the quarterback. USC signed one, and he's a good one, 4-star Jonas Williams from Illinois. He's ranked as the #9 quarterback in the nation and the 118th player overall. Williams has all the tools you look for in a modern QB and will be a fantastic addition to the quarterback room, ready to learn and compete. In the backfield, the Trojans reloaded with 2 elite running backs. First is Shahn Alston, a 4-star from Ohio, ranked as the #7 running back in the country. He's a powerful, explosive runner. Joining him is another 4-star, Redeaux, a local product from Los Angeles. Redeaux is the #8 running back nationally, giving USC a thunder and lightning combination that will be a nightmare for defenses for years to come. Now let's talk about the wide receivers. USC is bringing in a small army of pass catchers, 6 in total. Leading the group is 4-star Boobie Feaster from DeSoto, Texas. He's an absolute stud, ranked as the number for wide receiver in the nation. Then you have the big signing day flip, Kayden Dixon-Wyatt, the #18 receiver. Add to them 4-star Trent Mosley and 4-star Luke Weaver, both from Southern California. And rounding out the group are 3 stars Roderick Tezano from Louisiana and another local talent, Tron Baker from Los Alamitos. This group is loaded with speed, size, and skill. At tight end, the position that gave us that signing day drama, USC landed the absolute game changers. The headliner is 5-star Mark Bowman from Santa Ana. He's the #2 tight end in the entire country and the 23rd player overall. He is a matchup nightmare. And he's not alone. USC also brings in Josiah Jefferson, the #1 junior college tight end in the nation. This duo is going to be a huge part of the Trojan offense. Of course, none of that offensive skill can shine without a great offensive line, and the Trojans loaded up in the trenches with 7 new laymen. The group is anchored by the top-tier offensive tackles 4-star Kenny Pepe from IMG Academy in Florida and 4-star Vlad Diakonov from Folsom on the interior. They've added 4-star Asen Tafa and 4-star Brett Kaloje to build depth. They also signed 3-stars Cannon Smith, John Fifita, and Chase Dainies. This is a huge haul that completely rebuilds the offensive line for the future. Now let's flip to the defensive side of the ball, where the Trojans made some massive additions. Starting with the defensive line, they signed a whopping 8 players here. The edge rushers are led by 4-star Luke Weifel from New Jersey. Ranked as the number 7 edge in the country, joining him are 4-star Samote Katawanga and 3-stars Andrew Williams and Shahn Scott. On the interior defensive line, they landed the absolute monsters in 4-star Jaime and Winfield from Texas and 4-star Tandem Tapui from Mater Dei. They also added 3-stars Braden Jones, Jake Johnson, and Malik Brooks. This is a transformative group for the defensive front. At linebacker, USC brought in a talented trio. The leader of the pack is 4-star Talanoa Ili from Hawaii, a top 10 linebacker in the nation. He's a true sideline to sideline player. Alongside him, they signed Shahn Scott, who is listed as an edge but can play linebacker, and 3-star Taylor Johnson from San Bernardino. This group adds much-needed athleticism and playmaking ability to the second level of the defense. Finally, in the secondary, the Trojans signed 6 defensive backs to lock down opposing receivers. The class is headlined by elite corners, 4-star Albert Rockhill from Ohio, the number 4 corner in the country, and 4-star Brandon Lockhart, a local star from Los Angeles. They also added another talented corner and 4-star Peyton Dyer from Tennessee. For depth, they brought in 3-stars Joshua Holland, Madden Reardon, and Jaden Crowder. This is a complete overhaul of the defensive backfield, bringing in talent, length, and lockdown potential. Overall, what a statement by Lincoln Riley and his staff. They identified their targets early, built strong relationships, and closed a deal on nearly everyone. They addressed every position group with high-end talent and incredible depth. The fact that 32 of these players are enrolling early is just the cherry on top. Trojan fans, you have every reason to be excited. The future is incredibly bright. This 2026 class is a program-defining haul that sets USC up for championship contention for years to come. Thanks for watching, everyone. If you're as excited about the future of USC football as I am, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more updates. Fight on!